It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see Chris Godwin. He comes into this one 5th in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Bucs and the 49ers, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Levi Stadium. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Mayfield comes out throwing. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Baker now from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Looking to return from the 29. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running back sent in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Into traffic, complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. 2nd and 3 now. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Purdy looking to throw. Escapes the punt. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Running back sent in motion. Purdy throwing here on 1st. That finds Jacob Kelly. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Finds his fullback. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Yaya Diaby brings him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. They'll come up 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw by Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Purdy setting up that play action. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the gun, Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Mayfield set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Jukes out a 1-stop. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Purdy on 1st down. Brought in by Ayuk. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Purdy throwing here. That finds Ayuk complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Play action now with Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This will be caught by Kelly. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First down, here's Baker. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Purdy throwing here on first. And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Running back sent in motion. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun is Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Finding Pearsall. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy setting up that play action. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, San Francisco! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Warren once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Buccaneers trailing on the scoreboard. 3rd and short, Mayfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. After a good pickup